Hello everybody, my name is Benjamin. Welcome back to another video on the Great Creative YouTube channel. Today we are back in Roblox Defenders Depot. Today we're going to keep upgrading our dark terras here, replacing the orbs of darknesses that we have. So let's get going through our stages. We're on stage 385 currently, on the road to stage 400. Let's go. We're earning quite a lot in our stages now, a bit over 100 trillion. But that's not always the case when we get a few simpler rounds. Some of the enemies that we are having come through right now are getting into the billions in health, which definitely is not ideal. Not ideal whatsoever. And seeing a lot of them come through here with 2 billion HP. Seem to be getting destroyed when the snowball launcher is slowing them down over there. But I definitely don't think we're going to win just yet. We're going to need a bit more power, a few more upgrades to be able to push through. See them there coming through for the second round with the snowball launcher. Yeah, coming around here, coming onto the last lanes. There's not many left, but still. Yeah, still coming through, 500 HP, or 500 million, should I say. Yeah, failed. No doubt about that. We are earning about 120 trillion though. Definitely still a good amount. It's good enough to start upgrading, so I'm good with it. We should be able to get the second upgrade here very quickly, probably before it comes into effect. Yep, got the upgrade before it came into effect, so we're good there. Next upgrade's 175 trillion, definitely a big margin. We're not going to earn enough for it on this stage, but we certainly will be able to after the next one. Let's keep it going. Yeah, we're earning some good money. The snowball launcher is definitely making its difference now. When we first got it from the Christmas event, I wasn't sure whether or not to use it, but it's definitely made a massive difference and is improving things a lot. You can see how it slows them all down, and it's making a big difference to the amount that we're destroying and the amount of stages that we can breeze through. However, we're not breezing through this one. You can see them coming in here. Some of them are still 1 billion HP. Definitely not ideal. But still coming in with 120 trillion. It's definitely a good increase, which will be able to get this upgrade fairly quickly and then be able to move on to the next storm of darkness into a dark terror within the round after. So we watch them come through. Also, reason I've kept this orb of darkness here, it's in the corner. If I put a dark terror there, it's not going to reach far enough, so I've just kept an orb of darkness there for the little bit of extra damage. Just for anyone who hasn't seen the previous episodes where I've talked about that. Yeah, another 4 trillion, 3 trillion. There we go. There's the upgrade. Close that off now. Now I just need to remove this one on the end here and replace it. I'll move down here just so it's easier to see it. Yeah, I've gone underneath it, not over it. Dang it. And now I've just walked right. Can I just stand on this, please? Can I just... There we go. There we go. Alright. 125 trillion that time. We are improving here. Alright. We do not have enough money yet. They cost 175 trillion. We'd only get up to about 100 trillion just from selling that. So, not worth it just yet. We'll just go through another round, earn up the money. We're definitely not going to win it, but we're going to do something. Going to earn up some money so that we can place under the Dark Terror and then get upgrading that. That's the plan. I believe there was an update to the game. It might have been in cosmetics. I don't know, but I couldn't find it in like the turrets and stuff beforehand. No. I don't know, it looks like some sort of dark pyramid, but I don't know what that's about. Probably something after your rebirth or something, I don't know. I'm not really bothered. How are our stats looking? Gosh, we've earned almost 10 quadrillion across all stages, killed 25,500 enemies, played for 16 hours, completed an average 12 daily stages is my best, but definitely not improving on that. 5 trillion total damage. Ooh, 31 crates opened. Nice. Okay, now we can just straight up afford the Dark Terror. Anyway, we don't need to sell it, but we gotta sell it for space. So we go for the Dark Terror here. We're very much nearing the last of these here. We've only got Retribution, Fluxium, Sentry and Super Tesla left. I don't think we'll be able to go on for much longer. Our main changes will probably be in extending the defence by an extra row. Because there's only so much longer that we can improve with traps and turrets. Also, very sorry I'm losing my voice a bit here. Alright, here we go. First upgrade there already. Oh, there we go. We'll have to wait until we finish the next stage to be able to upgrade it. Again, I don't think we'll win here. Definitely not a large enough difference, especially considering that first upgrade was not put into full effect before the enemies came in range. However, we have earned increasingly more amounts of money with each attempted stage that we've done, as we've made at least one upgrade in between each trial. Here we go. It's still coming in on way too high HP. Definitely not going to win. Yeah. Well, we're earning 125 trillion now. It's a good amount. We'll definitely be able to upgrade this with enough money that we will gain from this stage. Won't have enough for the next one though. Takes an average of 2 stages to build up enough money to upgrade one of these, or even just place them. It's 1 to 2, for placing down a Dark Terror, replacing the Orb of Darkness, and the first upgrade. That's only requiring 1 stage, but then also the last 2 upgrades always going to require 2 stages at our current income. There's the upgrade. So we've got an average of 1.5 stages to earn enough money to upgrade. Oh, coming through. See at the very top, there's still some coming out, not anymore, from the entrance that we're just destroying immediately. It's just these ones here with like 2 billion health, and then all the other enemies hiding behind them. Very difficult when there's a bit of spacing there, but just with that much health, that tanky, it's ridiculous. We're 128 trillion earnings. Yep, about halfway into this stage, we should be able to afford the max out here. Alright. There we go, we're looking at another 53 trillion to go. There's big income. Yeah, looking at 35 trillion to go. Coming up very close now. Whenever we destroy one of those big boys, we're earning a lot from them. It's 9 trillion income for killing each of them. That's very good. There's the upgrade there. Fully maxed out. We can move on to the next one. However, we probably won't be able to afford that just yet because of the amount of money that we've just spent on that. We won't be able to afford it for the next round. We're all coming by the snowball launcher now. There we go, they're just getting past. Going through the ion field. Bring camera down a bit so I can see the health left. Looking at very low there. We're still looking at an average of about 500 mil left as they come through there, so definitely need to improve on that front. But after this stage we should be able to afford another Dark Terror. Well, I say should, we definitely will. Let's go. Here they come. There's a fair bit of spacing there. You know, it's not much, but there is some spacing. And it's just the sheer health of these guys that's getting them through. You know, there's no real difference in spacing as such, but it's just the health. You know, you throw in loads of them here at 2 billion HP right at me. What am I supposed to do? And I assure you, as soon as we beat this round, there's going to be a massive difficulty gap, and we're just going to be winning stages left and right. We're just going to be winning as many stages as possible. We're going to start zooming through them all the way to stage 390. And then there, another enemy gets introduced because it's another 5 stages. And then we're just stuck there for ages with that introduction. And then we get stage 400, and that's when the big difficulty gap arises. And get some problems there. Either way, let's focus on the here and now. Dark Terror there, right next to the snowball launcher. That'll definitely help, because as the snowball launcher is slowing them down, we want these Dark Terrors here in maximum effectiveness, because they will be able to do the most damage rather than the orbs of light as they're slowed down, and so we can hit them more there. Definitely going to need the Dark Terrors surrounding the snowball launcher to put that into full effectiveness, rather than the orbs of darkness and the dark turrets all up from here. I probably could have started from the middle and had a bit more effectiveness with it combining with the snowball launcher and making an upgrade there, but I've always done it from top to bottom, and it's just easier to keep track of. Yeah, it's a bit simpler. Plus, probably a bit easier for the thumbnail rather than being stuck in the middle with them. Yeah, they're all coming through here, slowing down for the Dark Terror. We're definitely not doing enough to win, but I feel like if we get one maxed out on either side of the snowball launcher, we're good. Because the snowball launcher, you look at the effectiveness ring, you know, you're looking at these 8 here. So we've got these 4 on this side. We just need the other L of Orbs of Darknesses to be Dark Terrors. That's all we really need, and then that should be able to push us into a good area of winning. If I can click on this, there we go. Yep, they come through again. Might be able to make this upgrade before it comes into full effectiveness. See, there we go. Yep, that upgrades in full effectiveness before they come round. It's going to take another 2 stages to earn enough money for this here. Well, actually, it should only be 1 after this one. We do 1 more stage after this one, and then we should be able to get enough to max out this Dark Terror and move on to the next. There they go, we're getting our Dark Terror damage in on them there, so they slow down. Yep, there we go. Plus, I'm pretty sure Snowball Launcher also has an armor decrease, right? Yeah, it reduces armor by 20%, which don't understand how that quite works. You know, if it's just the ones in the area, the ones it's hit, or if it's permanent, or if it wears off, like the slowdown. I'm not sure on the details, but we know that it's good, and it's working, so that's good enough for me. I don't think we're going to earn enough money to be able to put this max out in full effectiveness before all of the opposition come into the range with the Dark Terror, but we'll definitely get it in pretty early in the stage, or pretty early in the effectiveness at least. Because we are only 23 trillion away, 21. Ooh, it's going to be close. Yeah, we could get the max out in because of the snowball launch slowing them down. We had enough money to max out that Dark Terror before it came into full effectiveness. Alright, they come running through there, past another maxed out Dark Terror. There we go, they're on pretty low health there. However, the ones behind, yeah, they're coming through at pretty high health. About 500 million or so. Seems about a quarter of the bar. Over there you can see 1 billion or so there. We're earning 143 trillion now. That's a big gap, a big increase from before. Don't quite have enough money to build another Dark Terror yet. We'll just have to wait until after this stage, where we should hopefully have enough money. See it come through. We're doing pretty well in this stage. Just in the end, when they come past the orbs of darkness, that it kind of crumbles a bit. So Dark Terrors are doing all their damage there. The snowball launchers pulling us through, and we're earning a lot of money in that first area. But then as soon as they come by to the orb of darkness, it's just not doing enough damage. It's not doing enough damage. It's not giving us enough money. It's just not working fully. However, after this, we should have enough money to buy another Dark Terror and get the first upgrade immediately. I believe 109. Yeah, we should have enough money for that, which will be great. But you can see, as soon as they get past the snowball launcher here, the orbs of darkness just aren't doing enough damage. Not doing enough. That first one there, still going, still going. That first one's going to go right the way to the end, straight from the middle. So the orbs of darknesses just really aren't doing enough. But I suppose that's why we're replacing them with the dark with the Dark Terrors. Here we go. And first upgrade. Let's see. But we can get the first upgrade straight away here. Let's go. There we are. First upgrade. Let's go. And only 100 trillion away from the second. We probably won't earn enough money to get this upgrade before it comes into full effectiveness yet, but it's fine. We'll get it in full effectiveness for the next stage, or the next attempt of this same stage. Yeah, here they come. It's not going to be in full effectiveness, unfortunately. We are quite a bit away from that. But it's okay. We've got a Dark Terror here coming in. As soon as the snowball launcher hits it on that corner, that Dark Terror is going to get all the damage in. Plus this orb of darkness on the end, that's going to be the next one that we're going to replace. That one's going to get some good damage there coming in at the side. As soon as they come through the ion field, as soon as they get slowed down, we get the damage in. Oh, I can get that upgrade now. It's not in full effectiveness, but it's working. Don't know why that came up. Either way, we're getting ready for the final upgrade now to max us out. They're all sprinting through there. That same one at the front again, going right through. Well, we're earning about 150 trillion each round now, which is some good work. Some good money. And to be honest, except for the final max out upgrade, earning that much in one stage is enough to give us the first upgrade, enough to place down a new one, enough for the second upgrade. It's just not quite enough for the last upgrade by 25 trillion. But I'm sure as soon as we get some more upgrades in here, we're going to earn enough money to put us up to earning 175 trillion per round. And then we can literally upgrade anything with just one round. Every round we're making at least one upgrade or placing down at least one more. But because we started at 48 trillion, we will definitely have enough money to upgrade this now from this stage. Coming in with 13 trillion left, 12. There we go. Straight in there. So another Dark Terror. We won't have enough money to buy another Dark Terror just yet with the money that we're earning in this stage alone. We'll have to wait for another. But it's good. So, unfortunately, we did not traverse a single stage this episode, but we are now earning 150 trillion, a lot more from when we started. And we've made a large difference in the amount of Dark Terrors. We've filled an entire rowan of them. So with that, I would like to thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, and as always, stay creative.